What's up, jazz guitar friends? How's it going? Larry Tamadini here with Jazz Guitar under 5 minutes. You just heard me play one of my favorite BeBop licks. Call it lick number 22. This line has everything any kind of good improvising line has. It has tension, resolution. You know, it's a good line is just basically like a good story. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an end. So check it out. I played it 3 times, but let's break it down. First of all, this is just a 2-5-1 lick in the key of F. Friendly F key, right? So for my G minor, right, pretty much everything that I played is in the key. But the reason I get a little bit of tension here is because I throw in this F sharp. I start on my G and I go down a half step. And it almost seems like I'm going to go up the scale and play the lick, but I don't. Right? So after we get that, G, F sharp, G, A, B flat, I go right up the rest of the arpeggio. I play a D, an F, and an A. Right? So that's what I'm playing, all in eighth notes, which is really important, over that G minor chord. So I got a little bit of tension, but now it's time for the 5 chord, which is where all the interesting stuff happens. 2 things happen the way I play it here as well. Now, once I get to this C, I want to be able to create some tension. I don't want to just be playing chord tones. Sure, it's going to be right, but it's going to be boring. It's going to be scalular, right? I need to throw in something interesting. And the interesting notes I have here are this D sharp and this E flat, right? Which function as a flat 9 and a sharp 9. So the line that I play, right? It's part of the, it's always fun to say, half whole diminished scale, right? But it's perfect because, number one, it lines up easily. You're connecting the root and the third. And my final resolution is to this A note, which is the third of the F. Now check it out. So any lick that you have, there's still going to be a little bit of application involved, right? You don't just want to be a lick regurgitator. How can I disguise this lick? Well, the first step is to implement some pickup notes, right? Now, and another thing why this line works too is, you know, you're not stuck in an octave. You know, I start on this G, I kind of go down to the F sharp just for a little bit, but I'm going from here all the way up to there. So I'm covering a lot of space too. If all your lines are within the same octave, number one, you're not playing that much of your guitar. Probably go learn some more of your guitar. Number two, it's almost like speaking in this same NPR style voice all the time. Yes, and we have another line over this F major 2-5-1. Wow, that was great. Wow, that was really great. So when you're using more of your guitar, like in this case, the line has a little bit more contour. And so what can we do to make this line longer, right? I could start from lower and maybe I'm going to put a pickup in. Well, the way I construct this lick or think of licks sometimes is like, you know, you're thinking on one. But I can always manufacture some more swing by throwing in, you know, I just went chromatically all the way up from E, and I played a triplet because, you know, this line has a lot of eighth notes and it can use a triplet. And if you throw a triplet in on the pickup, now you're cooking with jazz fire. So there's that line again. once I get to here, this F, if my line is going back to G minor, I have the option of outlining these chords. However you want to do it, right? So, you know, the lick is part of it. It's a big part of it, and it's an idea, but it's really up to you to author the rest of the line. And yes, while this does have like a beginning part, a middle part, and an end, you can always make the beginning longer. You could do a prequel, you can do like a prologue or an epilogue, whatever you need to do to make this a little bit more musical. So all right, jazz guitar friends, keep swinging, have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Bebop!